Hello, everybody. Uh,
Morning.
I show Jasmine's on as well, but I'm not seeing her video. So,
Hey team, I'm here.
okay, good to go.
Sorry, my internet's lagging a bit.
You're going to kick us off, right, Lindsay?
Yep. All right. Good morning. I call this meeting to order at 10:04 p.m. or a.m. Sorry. Present at our special session today, we have directors Nimmo, Kuhlenberg, Ramirez, and myself, meaning we have a quorum. First business in order is the approval of the agenda. Directors, are there any proposed changes to the agenda?
I
All
move
right,
to approve
seeing
the agenda.
none, do I have a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
I move that we approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
Do I have a second? Thanks. Motion by Kuhlenberg, second by Ramirez. All in favor, say aye.
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 There we go. Motion passes. So the main business in order for this special virtual meeting is the deliberation, decision, and appointment of one of the four applicants to the currently vacant District B board seat. I would like to open up this meeting to hear from board directors, their thoughts on this appointment. We're suspending the time measurement for this conversation because I just want us to be able to discuss it and take time to share our thoughts. We will go in order and then we'll have open discussion afterwards. As previously mentioned, I think directors begin with your thoughts on the candidate that you would like to see appointed and anything else that you'd like to offer in the public record here. So, Director Kuhlenberg, would you like to begin?
Yeah, so just to confirm, you'd like to know my top choice and then thoughts, or thoughts and then a choice?
I think it's up to you how you'd like to share it. We can kind of open with thoughts on the proceedings or anything and then offer top thoughts. But I think in this first round, I would like to hear from everybody where we're at and who we're thinking.
Okay. So I was really grateful that we had four strong candidates apply, and being able to interview them, I think gave us the opportunity to get to know them a little bit more and connect with those that we didn't know personally. Being that we're in a small town, we all have connections to each of them in one way or another. So I think that was an important part of the process, and I was happy that we went through that. At this point in time, I think that it's important that we have someone who jumps on, who has a strong understanding of governance, and really clear ideas around the role of the superintendent and the board, since they are jumping in mid-year, which is makes it harder, right? It makes it a little more difficult. We know how steep of a learning curve this job is in normal in normal times, but even though there never really are normal times, um, but we know that this is a difficult job, and I think that the person best suited to jump in and do that right now is Jonathan Delk. So he is my top candidate right now.
Thank you for sharing. Director Ramirez, would you like to share your thoughts next?
Sure. I echo Director Kuhlenberg. I think it was really important to have the opportunity to uh, be able to connect with all of these candidates. I took the initiative to sort of make sure that I had a follow-up conversation just to try to really hone down what it is that I am hoping in this candidate. And I think, with a year and a half left, I feel very similarly that I would like someone that is able to hit the ground running with our team, that understands sort of is able to understand where this board is at and all of the oncoming efforts that we will be pushing forward, including the MLO. And so I just wanted to make sure that as I was thinking through this decision and this board member, future board member, that I was really thoughtful on the experience level. And so for me, my top candidate right now is John Dalk as well.
Thank you. And Director Nimmo, what's on your mind?
Yeah, I just want to say it was really awesome to get to call all of their references. I was talking to a friend and I was like, they're all superheroes. Super grateful for 4 candidates who I would be like really happy and grateful to work with, every single one of them. Also, I am new. I am trying so hard to get up to speed, which also puts me in a position where I, am looking at who is going to be the strongest and the stuff that I'm the weakest at, which is definitely just figuring out the governance piece. And yeah, I really appreciate that a couple of the applicants had board experience, which is awesome. So after considering everything, again, I wish I could vote for more than one. My top choice is also Jonathan.
Thank you, directors. Thank you especially to Director Nimmo for making the calls to references and summarizing that, helping us all get a perspective on community members who are engaged in so many different ways already throughout the Valley. Once again, just repeating how grateful I am that we had 4 individuals who came to us fully ready to serve, fully ready to accept this job. And I think good humor in the approach and recognizing how much of a learning curve it's going to be jumping in mid-session. And the experience levels that have been referenced before, it's something we're all going to be grateful to lean on as well. I think is a candidate who's seen how boards work and who can manage large conversations and recognize community impacts at multiple levels. It's such a unique position that we find ourselves in here, where most of us want to be in our neighborhoods and on the ground with our teachers, and yet being a board director means taking a different perspective and standing at the governance level, policy, budget, directing to superintendent. It is a complex position that just takes a lot of getting used to, and we have a lot of work to do. So I would echo the support of my fellow directors and support Jonathan Delk's application as well. Would anyone like to have further discussion before I look for a motion? Obviously, there'll be more discussion available then. Then the next business in order is the appointment of Jonathan Delk to the currently vacant District B board seat. Do I have a motion to approve Jonathan Delk to the currently vacant District B board seat?
I move that the board approve Jonathan Delk to the currently vacant District B board seat.
Do I have a second?
I second.
Moved by Director Kuhlenberg, second by Director Nimmo. Thank you very much. We will now have 2 minutes of discussion from each board member and then 5 minutes of open discussion, which we can take to wrap up any other thoughts we have on this process before we look for a vote. So Director Kuhlenberg, did you have anything else to offer?
No, I'm excited to work with John in this capacity. I think that he has a proven commitment to our communities. He has kids in our schools. And I'm really just looking forward to the opportunity to have his voice at this table and to have his expertise in our discussions as a board. I think that his connections to the community will be huge, and I'm really excited about his thoughtful approach to governance and having that as part of his team.
Director Ramirez?
Yeah, I echo that. I think for me, I do hope that our other candidates engage with the DAC, the District Accountability Committee, and our other committees at the school district level. I think, they were all great candidates, and I really appreciated the time and the opportunity to get to know them better as community members and stakeholders. And I look forward to working with John and getting to know him better, and also being able to maintain that consistency as a board in regards to our work and being a working board and all of the things that we still have yet to accomplish. So I look forward to working with him, and I'm excited at the opportunity for us to be able to bring on someone who has that board experience that we can all engage with.
Director Nimmo?
Yeah, just same as what they all said. I want to especially thank Nikolai for applying. I had spoken to him and asked him to, and I think, he's someone that I see regularly, and I would love to work with him. Nikolai, I hope he will come and join the DAC and, keep an eye on this position as the years come forward, or as the years pass, and see if there's an opportunity for him to get on in the future. But yeah, again, just really appreciate everybody's application. I would be willing to work with any one of these guys, and am excited to work with John.
Well, it's all been said before, so I won't repeat it, but I'm excited to welcome Jonathan Delk. 5 minutes of open board discussion for any other thoughts. Then there is a motion on the table. Are there any intervening motions to amend? Seeing none, will you please call the vote, Jonathan?
Director DeFreitas,
Aye.
Director Kuhlenberg,
Aye.
Director Nimmo,
Aye.
and Director Ramirez.
Aye.
Well, congratulations to Jonathan. We're looking forward to working with you. He will join us on June 10th to take the oath of office and be sworn into the board at our final meeting in the year. If there is no further business and there is no objection, this meeting will be adjourned. It is 10:15 a.m.
Great job, team.